Hello, my name is Eleanor Marshall, and I had an internship at the Adler Planetarium in their Far Horizon Lab. We had an overall goal to create a system that mapped light pollution. So basically, light pollution is any artificial light that is released at night. Light pollution has a lot of biological harm, so birds migrating, it disrupts their migration patterns. Turtle hatchlings, they don't often make it to the ocean because they go towards light, and that's typically the full moon over the ocean. But when there's light pollution on the other side or around them, then they'll go towards that artificial light. So our goal was to find a way to obtain data on light pollution, and from that data share it with all of these researchers in many different fields. So biologists, physicists, chemists, there's even epidemiologists who study light pollution and how it affects cancer, and kind of introduce our new way of obtaining light pollution data to them. Our primary method for our research and what we did was we produced an inexpensive way to obtain light pollution data using high altitude balloons. So how it works is a high altitude balloon will rise to 90,000 feet, which is the edge of our stratosphere. You can see the curvature of Earth. You're pretty much on the border of space. As it rises, there's a camera system in the bottom in a payload that's attached to the balloon. The camera system will take images as it's rising and during the entire flight. You fly them at night, you take images of light pollution data. We have a system that makes the balloon flight really steady from 60,000 feet to 90,000 feet. And after 90,000 feet, the balloon will either start venting helium, it will burst, or it will cut off. A lot of people argue and a lot of people wonder or believe we need lights. You need lights in the city of Chicago to keep us safe. It is scary walking down a dark alleyway, and it's scary walking down the street, and you think, when there's no light, is somebody going to attack me? You think crime rates would go up. Some of the research presented at this conference I went to actually proved that reducing lights and improving our lighting practices in any city reduces crime. So in November, at the conclusion of my internship, I went to the Artificial Light at Night conference in Salt Lake City, Utah. At the conference, I met with all of these researchers who focus on light pollution, but in their respective fields. We presented our research, and we presented that from our data, you can obtain the angular distribution of any light. Knowing that distribution and how light is dispersing via artificial light at night provides information on their very specific research. So the researchers at this conference were very, very interested in what we were doing. It was an open source project, so now they're able to do it, and it's truly taking this field of artificial light at night and light pollution research that is really widely studied, but there's not enough information on it, and providing an outlet for obtaining data to get actual clear answers on how our lights that we are making to light up our nights truly affect the world.